Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Pass somewhat off target. Rummenigge. And he's decided to go for it. Now that wasn't a bad hit by any means.
Well, that was the one I actually thought he was going to produce. It's a good effort keeping it down like that.
And he's quick to snatch it back. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And he's intervened well there. And he can clear it away. Bit too much weight on the pass. And that is well cleared. Can he get it through? Tchouameni. Mohamed Salah, a player who needs no introduction. No, not quite on the same wavelength. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Rijkaard. Michael. We expected better, and so did he.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And no, that was never going to make it. Thuram. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pull it. And it's Sergi. Forwards and with intent. Rice. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable. Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead.
There's the shot! And a neat finish! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Barcelona restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Great defending, strong and determined. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Real chance! He's got a goal! front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Sepahan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Company defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And that could set him on his way. Maicon making good progress on the right-hand side. And once more he proves rigid and robust. It's a pretty loose pass. Now he's off and running. Oh, that's well spotted. Always onto this.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he cuts out the supply. Mohamed Salah. And this is Bale. And that's it. Sepahan pulled through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Rummenigge claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Please report to the start.